How can we pressure onto the opponents? Well,
it's just going to get pushed in and doesn't get a chance to snap back on the Soul Unbound. You just really got to question the boldness from RNG there. X-Flash over the wall since they have the ward in the tri-bush. And
Ultimate should be able to flash out.
Oh, what a clean sidestep by Milky Way. Able to evade the Emperor's Divide, and despite the flash XQW, they're starting it up. I mean, they're on vision too. Meanwhile, a flash from Milky Way, two-man lilting lullaby, but at what cost? He's going to take a dirt nap himself. Tong Yuen now trying to aid into the fight. Still super healthy, but has the snap back on the Soul Unbound. Objectives, we're going to put ourselves further and further closer to that win condition. Oh, really nice public execution. The follow-up from YCX and Xiaoya is just...
When you have a Herald, you have 5 grubs, and it gets caught.
Wow, and like that once again, pulverized flash from YCX, able to bypass the steadfast presence, and it sets up LGD for another injection of gold. Are they going to continue the chase here? Tong Yuen, fate sealed after the Q3. Milky Way is there for the lilting lullaby if he wants to cast it. They finally take a nap. Milky Way and Tong Yuen able to burn down, put to sleep. Lilting lullaby lands on a 2. YCX could be the next target here. Xiaoshu smashes him with the axe, but here comes Tong Yuen trying to change the odds here and turn the tides of the fight. Now getting chased down because everyone else from RNG had to flee, and LGD are going to take the fight away from RNG. Of just losing much more. Third dragon easily goes over to the hands of Nayo, and now the rest of LGD, all they got to do is just walk this fight out. Wait for a better repositioning, public execution right into the backline. RNG trying to stall this one out, but Tong Yuen forced to flash away, and if he's the biggest carry, main minute, Xiaoshu on the backline, being able to find a huge flank. Xiaoya can clean up this fight though, and Jachi's Ezreal is just not enough, even powered with that awesome flank from Xiaoshu. LGD just way too far ahead. Doesn't matter. They lose out on XQW's Azir.
For Jachi now, Niket looking. That's Nayo out.
Keeper's verdict punts out the jungler here. YCX doing everything he can to protect the rest of his backline. A shift in from XQW sends them all back with the Emperor's Divide as Nayo now rejoins the fight and marks Tong Yuen. He can't even get into the fight. The one person that seemed like he had a fighting chance against LGD, but he's just completely soloed. Nayo's got to be careful on this left flank. He's brought in Tong Yuen, but he is forced out of the fight below 300 HP at the moment, or 30%. But the rest of the fight from LGD is going just fine. They find Niket. YCX sends it for an engage on Jachi. He's keeping his position, but a public execution from Sasa finds Jachi in the backline. The shift away, the flash over the wall. He's running. He's just trying to survive against this Abessa, but the Sasa just does not give a damn. He's going to take out the Ezreal in one swell bloop, and Xiaoya able to deal with any threats that aren't. After witnessing it that game, Alk, RNG one last stand, but I don't think it's going to be like IG versus JDG. LGD surely have this one locked up and wrapped. Game 1 the season. Oh, I'm gonna have no camps from the blue side have been taken by Milky Way. Meanwhile, flash from Niket right onto Xiaoya. The ignite popping. Jachi flashing forward, and that's first blood for RNG. Sonic Wave lands super easily onto YCX since the prior.
You have to be worried about how fast they're able to get this done. There's no flash here from XQW.
Oh, okay, good sidestep by XQW, but it's fine. It's fine. So the first easy target in Niket gets the reset off the Hound's Pursuit. Won't necessarily go
He's going to be coming from his E. That Tempest plus Cripple is going to add so much value versus a Renata. Expand of Nayo. And maybe they try to find this pick onto Renata. The wireframe shows her. She just gets caught out. YCX is dead.
Yeah, even if she tried to flash away, there's no escaping the mobile. Gets the first reset on the Hound's Pursuit and is ready to bog down on Tong Yuen's face. Next up could be Niket, looking for the Darkened Dagger, finds the second cast. It's a triple for Nayo. This jungler has come in and not missed one beat in revitalizing the LGD roster. Jachi tries to save the day. The bullet time will scatter most and finds two back. But still, a massive win for LGD.
Teams in this series just being able to get vision down and, you know, really supplant yourself in an area and kind of defend your territory.
Meanwhile, XQW getting run down since he doesn't have flash. Wow.
He doesn't have teleport, so he should just be looking for this whole thing.
A really good dredge line there. Gets away from the handshake. Tong Yuen now joins the fight, throws down the tippers, but still gets dogged down by Nayo. Good bullet time from Jachi. Splits up the members of LGD in that. Does he have the protection necessary from the rest of the team? LGD all in and didn't take into account where the rest of the RNG squad members were.
Minutes ahead of this Rod of Ages.
Hostile takeover will only snag Tong Yuan, but that could be the target. That's all that's needed. But they have to make a decision quick, because look in the top lane. Xiaoshu is working on the second tier turret and could easily make his way to the inhibitor tower. Nio secures the Otacon, but the rest of LGD, they got revives. They can take this fight. They can trade kills, but Nio is still forced to run. YCX now could be passive once again. They turn on to Xiaoshu, coming in from the left flank.
Tong Yuan
making his way to the right side. He's immediately threatening Xiaoyu to force the flash away, but XQW's in the middle of all of them. Is he tanky enough on the rise? Nio finds the first reset on the Chachi, and he can cast it again. Realm Warp is going to bring them even closer under the tier 1 turret. Will be playable.
This is super close. They're going to turn right onto Milky Way. Say goodbye.
They had vision, and they knew that Milky Way was going to fish for the steal, and RNG all walk in one by one. Right on top of Xiaoya. Really great coordination from RNG to find the AD carry of LGD completely alone. And now LGD are left. Awards from LGD. We'll get a chance to see everything now.
No one's there.
It's a bait.
Can they finish the dragon, though?
Dredge line goes wide, 4,000 HP. Milky Way goes in, but gets caught up by the hostile takeover. The Ocean Soul is secured by Nio, and now he finds the first reset on the Milky Way. Looking for Chachi next. The flash forward into the Hound's pursuit. Good night, Chachi! Oh, goes the dogs, and Nio is going to sink their fangs into the rest of RNG's back. The rest of LGD can do away with the remaining strat, cementing their place at the top of the standings in Group Nirvana, one step closer to guaranteeing a continuation of their season into Split 3. LGD swept the series.